I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name
What
is
are you
there,
talking
Courtney,
about?
with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial, something that's going to help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so. Harlan's a doctor. A good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
So, I guess I'll take a minute to explain since... Oh my god, the telephone. Okay, I'll answer this first, then I'll explain.
Jack Kelso.
Who's asking?
Leland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
I might be.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
Okay, now I'll take this time to explain. So, a lot of this probably doesn't make sense if you have not been watching the newspaper sequences that I've been skipping over. So what had happened was when the 6 Marines got shipped back from the Pacific Rim or World War II, they were actually shipped on a ship with a bunch of the Army surplus morphine that we ran into in the vice cases. So street value, that's worth a lot of money. And what they did, the company did, is they just stole it all along with those guns and those cigarettes and things like that. And then they didn't really know what to do with it because they changed their minds at the last second. So our friend Courtney, Sheldon Courtney, or Courtney Sheldon, I can't remember what the order, he found that doctor, and the doctor basically reinvested it into the Suburban Redevelopment Fund for Elysian Fields. So as you can see, this kind of ties in this the arson cases as well. Well, you don't know what's going on with the arson cases yet with all those fires, but it lets you know where the morphine came from that showed up in the vice cases. Okay? Alright, let's go to Leland Monroe's mansion.
appreciate the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
This is gonna be epic. Alright, so there's really no reason. One second here. Move, move, move. Get the gun. Standard fight scene, just a little bit more intense because it's oh, it's a shotgun. I don't want a shotgun. I think I'm just gonna go with my handgun here. Probably drop this thing. Maybe not. We'll see. My hat!
How long do you think you can hold out?
Want my hat back.
Hi to you, motherfucker!
Come on.
Somebody put some fire on that!
That's it. Out of ammo.
Finally. I think the pistol is better for this distance anyways. And you got unlimited ammo too. Pop up!
You're surrounded and your buddies are dead.
There you go. Want my hat back. Pick up your hat, Castle.
Two of them on your right!
Oh, really?
I got you now, motherfucker! Somebody put some fire on that guy!
Excuse their French guys.
Keep your head down.
Come on. Hop up. Go. Come on.
Eyes open, he's around here somewhere!
Oh, what? How did I shoot off his hat when I hit his head?
Stay down, damn it.
Need a better gun here.
Two of them on your right!
Ah, whatever. I'm just gonna go with stick with the pistol here.
Eyes open, he's around here somewhere! Right place, somebody!
Huh, that wasn't the guy I was shooting for, but okay.
Violent, goddammit, he can't get us all!
Come on. Oh boy.
Check your fire!
Headshot. Nope. Popped up. There you go.
All right, man. Hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland Monroe.
Tommy gun. Sweet deal. It's our bro. He was the bus driver. Oh, Jesus! He's a bus driver from the, oh my god, from the bus shooting. Hold on. Gotta heal up here.
There he is!
What the hell? Why couldn't I hide behind a thing? Sloppy, Nick. Sloppy, this Bush League.
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down?
He Chris Browned her.
Didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women.
Alrighty. do this a little
Monroe,
more cautiously.
Where are you, damn it?
That's what I thought.
You can walk out of here or go out in a box. Your choice.
Come on, really no angle there? Run to the cover! Ah!
That hurts, right?
Oh.
I bet. Christ. Just missed.
The stairs. Oh no. Those are guys. Back down the stairs. Come on. Hop out. Guess not. Alrighty. There we go.
Yeah, Kelso.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard! What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
So go for the save after we shot the poor old man. Guess he isn't really poor in any sense of imagination. After canvassing his house, he's far from it. But anyways, let's go start here.
That's a hell of a payroll.
And you notice that Roy Earl is mentioned like twice? No, 3 times. Next.
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
Alrighty, then the folder. Alright.
Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
That was a report written by Roy Earl that says that the doctor was supplying narcotics, so he was just keeping a profile on him just in case he decided to flip him. Alright, next is the next newspaper right here. Not gonna watch it as always. It's pretty important though. Then you want to look at this picture.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Call me an ambulance already.
And the final thing you need to trigger the scene is this right here on the desk. The people that are holding out. You recognize these names from the fires.
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the links these sons of bitches would go to.
Thought that was it. Isn't that it? Alright guys, just as a disclaimer right here, I had no idea why the scene wasn't triggering, and I went through all the evidence like 3 times, and it ended up that you actually do have to click on the newspaper to trigger the next scene. So I just cut out the areas where I was kind of just fumbling around, swearing a lot, going through all the evidence once again. Alright? Alright. Maybe if I watch the newspaper cinematic, things will work.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy!
Operator, put me through to Phelps, Arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Oh, thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Not Casey. He did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name! He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor! Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
Alright, so that is the end of A Polite Invitation. We missed the cinematic at the end, which shows the actual kidnapping of Elsa by the hands of the bug sprayer that has not been named yet. But we neither here or there, I guess. So 5 stars as always. Thank you guys for watching, and if you don't mind, just give the video a quick rating. It just helps me out. And I will see you guys next time for the final mission of the LA Noire series. Oh, well, the non-DLC that is. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. Have a fantastic day.